Hi guys, Mike here again, and I'm getting ready to do a final reveal on my latest model build. But before I do that, I wanted to talk about my model that I'm going to be doing, which is going to be for the cancer awareness build. And this is the one that I'm going to do for the cancer awareness. It's the Revell Custom Cadillac Eldorado 1/25th scale. And I'm not sure what color I want to do this model, but you know, I'll have to, I'm sure I'll figure that out soon enough. I don't know also if I'm going to want to open the doors up in the trunk. I might decide to do that, but I'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, this is the one that I'm going to be doing for the cancer awareness coming up here. It's going to be my next build here because I'm going to be starting on it pretty quick since I've got my last model done here that I'm getting ready to show you guys. So anyway, but I just thought I'd show you what I got. I picked it up at Hobby Lobby, and I got 40% off of it, which is good because I don't like the idea of spending, you know, 30 bucks or more on models. That stuff can really add up, and you know, as quickly as I go through models, that money can really add up after a while. So I usually try to get bargains when I can. So so when I buy my models, you know, like if I don't buy them online, if I can't find a good deal online, I'll see if I can get you know, a discount price at them. But anyway, I'm going to put this aside and show you what my latest model is, and that's the Lamborghini LP 500S. Like to call them the supercars, and I guess I haven't really checked out the specs on this particular car, but I'm sure, you know, any of the Lamborghinis are really hot performance cars. So anyway, this is a 1/25th scale by Revell, and so I'm going to remove the box and show you what I came up with. And here it is, my Lamborghini 500S. I added my my own decals. There were very few decals that came with this model. You know, like the little emblem here on, you know, the very front of the. Let's see if I can get close up on it. You can barely see it. And then of course I've got my own decal that I put there, and I added a decal of my own on the wing back here, and I put some decals on the side, which were very difficult. These decals, I've really been having a problem with some decals. They shred on you, and you know, you're putting them on, and I found you have to be careful getting and taking them out of the water, because they'll you know, after they've been soaking in the water, you get ready to take them out, the decals float off of the paper, and then they get all tangled up. And I found when I've tried to untangle them, that's when they start to shred. If you got to get them out of the water at the right time. And even if you do all that stuff just right, you put them on the car and they'll still shred. They'll break, you know, especially the long, elaborate ones. But anyway, I put those on. I just thought it would make the car look, you know, a little snazzier. The only other decal I put on the car that came with the car is the back license insignia there. but like I said, I just wanted to snazz up the car and put some of my own decals on it. I also extensively use the, as I always have been doing here lately, the Molotow chrome pin. I used it to put some trim around the windows and, you know, to snazz it up a bit. Let's see, what else did I do? I painted there's some back taillights that I painted red, you know, for signal lights. I painted the inside of the exhausts flat black to give it a little more realistic appearance. And I don't know if you can't really see in there very well, it's kind of dark, but you can see I've got my seat belts in there, and you can kind of see some detail through the window. I had to make my own windshield, and the car came with side windows, and I had to take them out because I really screwed up. I don't know how come I have so much trouble putting windows in, but what happened is I got glue on them, and it really messed them up. And the same thing with the model itself. I had a smudge right here. I had to redo the paint on it, and I had on the side here, you can't really tell it that well, but the Molotow chrome pin, when I was using it, I was grabbing the, you know, model with my hands, and I got some of the chrome ink on my fingers, and I caught it on the side of the door, so I had to repaint the side of the door. So it's just, you know, you got to really be careful. I just have a problem with the paint. I mean, the paint, you know, the paint job gets messed up because my fingers get glue on them, and I have to be a little extra careful. Anyway, but so I made my own windshield, and I decided just not, I kind of was going to make my own side windows from some clear plastic, and that didn't look too good, so I just decided to leave them off. But the windshield, I used some plastic, and thought, okay, well, let's not mess this up, get glue all over it. And even as talking about it, as you can see, it didn't really do a perfect job anyway. I still got a little bit of glue on the edges there, so I'm not too happy about that. But anyway, I'm going to get on with the rest of the car here. The front trunk comes off there, and I did a little bit of detail work in there. The tire in there was already part of the molded plastic there. I painted it in there, and there were some other parts that came that was supposed to put in there, and I painted those up a little bit. So I got that, and I wasn't sure on this car if I'd be able to open up the hood. The hood, of course, is in the back, and it is removable, or in this case, it just opens up and it can stay open. And there's my engine, which I got it kind of detailed up there a bit. As you can see, I painted the engine block blue, and some of the head gaskets there I painted gold, and tried to get as much detail as I could in there. It's not that easy to see the whole engine, of course, because part of the rest of it is covered up in there. But I was kind of happy to find out that I could open the hood. One model I had, it was the Porsche Spyder. I couldn't open up the hood. I probably could have if I would have cut it out, and just cut the hood so you could open it up, but I did an update on it so you could see the hood, or I mean the engine before you put the body on if you checked out those videos. But show you the bottom of the car, and you can see some of the work I did underneath here. Detail painted the shocks, and you can see the engine block in there. And I probably could have done a lot more with the bottom of the car, but you know, like Charlie Mack says, how much is enough? You know, you can keep working on a car and keep working on it and working on it, and it's finally just time to reveal what you've done. So anyway, folks, here is my Lamborghini, and hope you enjoyed my video. And if, of course, as always, if you want to comment, I welcome you know, any and all comments. Let me know what you think, and you know, any helpful suggestions or criticisms or whatever. So anyway, you guys have a great rest of the day, and thanks for watching.